Knowledge Nexus.
Why is it so hard to focus in today's world? One moment you're ready to work, and the next, your phone buzzes, an email pops up, or your mind wanders. But here's the truth. Focus isn't just about willpower. It's about psychology. And once you understand it, you can train your brain to enter deep work mode and achieve more in less time. Welcome to Knowledge Nexus, where we bring you powerful insights from books, case studies, and self-growth strategies every week. If you want to master your mind and maximize your potential, make sure to subscribe. Have you ever sat down determined to tackle an important task, only to look up an hour later and realize you've accomplished nothing? Instead, you've been lost in a maze of social media feeds, news alerts, and a dozen open browser tabs. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. It feels like our ability to focus is broken. The hard truth is, the average human attention span has dropped significantly in the digital era. We live in what's called an attention economy, where our focus is the most valuable commodity. Every app, website, and platform is meticulously engineered to capture and hold it for as long as possible. This isn't a bug, it's the feature. To understand why it's so effective, we need to look inside our own brains. Our brains are wired to seek novelty and reward. Every time your phone pings with a notification, your brain releases a small amount of dopamine. It's not just a pleasure chemical, it's the chemical of anticipation and motivation. It creates a compelling loop. A notification cues you, you check your phone for the routine, and you get a tiny, unpredictable reward. A like, a message, a piece of news. It's the exact same principle that makes slot machines so addictive. You pull the lever, never knowing what you'll get, and that uncertainty keeps you coming back for more. This constant, low-level stimulation comes at a high cost. It fundamentally weakens our ability to concentrate deeply on a single complex task. Our minds become accustomed to flitting from one shallow thing to the next, making the sustained effort required for deep work feel excruciatingly difficult. This leads to mental fatigue, cognitive overload, and a persistent feeling of being busy but not productive. We're left feeling scattered, overwhelmed, and unaccomplished. To truly grasp the damage, think of your brain's ability to focus like a muscle. A focused work session is like a challenging set at the gym. It requires exertion and pushes your cognitive limits. This is how the muscle grows stronger. But every time you switch tasks to check an email or glance at your phone, it's like dropping the weights mid-set. You lose all the tension and momentum. Worse, your brain doesn't switch cleanly. A phenomenon known as attention residue means a part of your mind is still stuck on the previous task, making your return to the original work less effective. When you do this repeatedly, day after day, the muscle never truly gets a proper workout. Over time, it doesn't just fail to build strength, it can actually atrophy. You're inadvertently training your brain to crave distraction and to be intolerant of sustained focus. You're building a distraction habit instead of a focus habit. Ever found yourself so absorbed in a task that the world around you just melts away? Maybe you were writing, coding, or even solving a complex problem. You look up and suddenly hours have passed in what felt like minutes. Your sense of self, your worries, and even your physical needs seem to vanish, replaced by a feeling of complete and effortless immersion. Psychologists, led by Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, call this powerful experience flow. It's an optimal state of consciousness where we feel our best and perform our best. It's that magical sweet spot where the challenge of the task at hand is perfectly matched with your skill level. You're not bored because it's too easy, nor are you anxious because it's too hard. You're in the zone, fully engaged and energized by the process itself. But what's actually happening inside your brain? It's a fascinating neurological dance. The star of the show is your prefrontal cortex, the brain's CEO. When you enter deep work, it dials up its attentional control network, acting like a high-tech noise-canceling system for your mind. It actively filters out irrelevant sensory information and internal chatter, allowing you to dedicate all your cognitive horsepower to a single point of focus. This intense focus is supercharged by a cocktail of powerful neurochemicals. A surge of dopamine makes the task feel rewarding and sharpens your focus. Norepinephrine heightens your alertness and attention to detail. Meanwhile, other chemicals contribute to a feeling of calm, energized concentration. It's a perfect storm of brain chemistry that makes deep work both highly productive and deeply satisfying. The result of this neurological alignment is peak performance. When your brain isn't constantly switching between tasks, a process that drains mental energy, it can operate with incredible efficiency. You're not just working faster, you're working smarter. Every ounce of your mental capacity is directed towards the task, leading to breakthroughs and insights that are simply impossible with a fragmented attention span. You produce higher quality results in less time because your brain is literally rewiring itself, strengthening the neural pathways for that skill. This state of flow isn't some random accident. It's the brain's most powerful and productive mode, a biological capacity we all possess. And the good news is, it's a skill. Just like strengthening a muscle, you can train your brain to enter this state more reliably and for longer periods, unlocking your full cognitive potential. Step 1. Eliminate triggers. To build focus, you must first dismantle the architecture of distraction. Every interruption leaves behind attention residue, where part of your brain stays stuck on the last notification, preventing full immersion. So, the first step is to create a sanctuary for your mind. Start with your digital devices. Be ruthless. Turn off all non-essential notifications on your phone and computer. Email pop-ups, social media alerts, and news headlines. If it's not critical, it can't interrupt you. But notifications are only half the battle. The mere presence of your smartphone, even when off, reduces your cognitive capacity. The solution is simple. Create physical distance. Put your phone in another room or a lockbox. Out of sight, truly out of mind. Finally, curate your physical environment. A cluttered desk leads to a cluttered mind, so tidy your workspace, leaving only the essentials. In a noisy environment, use noise-canceling headphones to signal to your brain that it's time for deep focus. Step 2. Time block your focus. Deep work doesn't happen by accident. It happens by appointment. Instead of a vague to-do list, use time blocking to schedule specific blocks of time in your calendar for specific tasks. A great way to start is with the Pomodoro technique, a hyper-focused 25-minute sprint followed by a 5-minute break. This makes daunting tasks feel approachable. During your break, it's critical to let your brain rest, stretch, get water, but do not check your phone or email. As you get comfortable, graduate to longer, uninterrupted, deep work blocks of 90 minutes to 3 hours. This is where you'll tackle your most cognitively demanding tasks. Treat these blocks like the most important meetings of your day. They are non-negotiable appointments with your own progress. Step 3. Train like an athlete. The ability to concentrate deeply is a skill, not a fixed trait. Think of your focus as a muscle that needs consistent training. You can't go from constant distraction to hours of focus overnight. You have to build your mental stamina progressively. This is grounded in the science of neuroplasticity. Your brain physically rewires itself based on what you practice. Start small, with one 30-minute session of uninterrupted focus each day, then gradually increase the duration. This incremental approach builds sustainable habits because consistency is more important than intensity. Step 4. Protect your energy. A distraction-free environment and a structured schedule are useless if you don't have the mental energy to execute. Deep work is cognitively expensive, demanding a sharp, rested mind. Your brain works best during specific windows of the day. For most people, this is in the morning, but it's crucial to understand your own personal rhythm or chronotype. Pay attention to your energy levels for a week to identify your prime time for focus. Ultimately, achieving deep focus is like training for a marathon, not a sprint. Our modern lives have trained us for short, frantic bursts, but deep work requires endurance. You don't just show up on race day and run a marathon, you train for it. You start with short runs, and over time your endurance grows. Eliminating triggers is clearing the track. Time blocking is your training plan. Training like an athlete is the daily practice, and protecting your energy is the fuel for your performance. This is a skill available to anyone willing to practice. Your journey to becoming a deep work marathoner begins not with a giant leap, but with the first, small, intentional step. Produces better quality work in less time. Reduces stress because you're not juggling 10 things at once. Creates a sense of satisfaction. Progress builds motivation. Over time, focus becomes your competitive advantage. In a world where everyone's distracted, the ability to focus is a superpower. The deeper you work, the further you go. So, the psychology of focus isn't about forcing yourself to work harder. It's about training your mind to enter deep work mode, protecting your attention, and building focus like a skill. Start small, stay consistent, and soon, you'll discover what your brain is truly capable of. If you found this video helpful, hit like, share it with a friend who struggles to focus. And don't forget to subscribe to Knowledge Nexus for more insights on books, case studies, and self-growth every week.